Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing an oracle of the day. This one is specific, okay? We're going to ask the spirits all about what's going on in the sky, all right? With all the weird things that are going on specifically in the United States, okay? All right, so I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to avoid any buzzwords, if you know what I'm saying. But we're going to ask the spirits about it, okay? So let's get into it. This is a very strange deck. It's one of my favorites. I don't use it often. It's the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. And I thought it was good. The spirits were like, yes, yes, this is a good deck to start with. There's also a few other decks over here. So tell me, spirits, what is going on with the and in the sky? Yes, I asked them, but I whispered. Okay. All right. Please tell us what is going on. What is going on? Keep in mind, this is a general reading, okay? So take what resonates here. My crown chakra is opening up. What is this card that wanted to flip out? Andromedans. Autonomy, free will, manifestation. Okay, tell us more. Okay, we could literally have Andromedans in the sky, the energy of them. Okay, they are an actual species. It feels interdimensional. We have blue avens, yes. Philosophy, releasing karma, mysticism. I feel their presence. Okay. And see the orbs? See all the orbs here? You see the orbs? Okay. All right. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. This is fun. All right, give me another card here. Tell me more about what's going on in the sky. We want to know specifically about the drop. What is that about? What are those about? You want me to take this one? I hear you. Okay, we have golden ratio, beauty, nature, patterns. Okay, I need you to clarify this card. The bottom one. Water element, reflection, kindness, compassion. Okay. Okay, so this is the energy they're saying it's coming from the water. That's what we're talking about. All right. Now, there are two energies here because it feels like I'm picking up on like a few things here, a few things. So tell me, we have Vesica Pisces, divine feminine, birthing, fertility. It feels like there are energies in the sky that have good intentions, okay? I feel like this is almost like the first energy to come out. It's as if the energies that I'm connecting with, and it feels like a collective of higher dimensionals who are coming through with a intense intellect. And I'm hearing like safe. We are safe. There's no harm intended here. Now, I feel like, okay, I'm going to need more energy. They're telling me to switch decks. Okay, I almost feel like there is a hand in my upper crown. Like it feels, I'm a channel. That's right. I am a channel. I am a channel. I am familiar with the blue avens. That's correct. That is right. Okay, they popped a card. We have Angel of Dancy. Isn't this a beautiful card? Earth. Earth. The magic of Earth. Tell me more. Tell me more. They like these cards. They like these cards. Okay. The magic of Earth. Okay, we have submission, Hod. Or Hode. Okay, that's right. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, they are appearing as plasma light. There are some that are plasma that are coming through. Okay, plasma with consciousness coming through. Okay, all right. Alpha Centauri. Okay, what is going on? Okay, we have two more that came out. We have Null Emptiness, Angel of Night. Okay, so these beings have come through to say that there are, and I was picking this up with the golden ratio because I see the numbers and I feel like technology when I felt this. It just felt like computation, and it felt like computers, and it feels like mechanical devices. And what I'm feeling here is a presence of man in the sky. And some of what is going on is man-made. There is a mixture of energies in the sky. And some of this, okay, has this energy, and what I'm getting is submission of Earth. It feels extremely oppressive. And again, I want to say that this is a group of benevolent energies. Some are within the orbs that are in the sky. Some are not. They are in whoa. Listen, you guys. No, I'm a channel. Wow. So I see beings with these different vessels of travel, okay? Some of them don't require vessels of travel, but they do it to announce their presence. The higher states of consciousness here don't necessarily need, like, I'm seeing this energy of like, they have a vessel, which we would call a body, but it doesn't necessarily look like what our bodies do at one location. And then their consciousness travels in what may be called an orb, going to the next vessel. Okay, some of them, well, their means of traveling like long distance at times can mean that they travel in large like spears. Some of them stay in vessel, meaning their body, to kind of run things, and others are in consciousness together within the spear. It feels like there are people in high places. The truth is, we don't even know their names, who have agendas that are not life affirming, but they are power affirming. And they are behind a lot of the more mechanical things that we see that are unusual and that many people are left questioning. Now, there is some energy of searching as well, searching. Now, here's the thing. I want you to know, spirits want you to know, these other beings from different dimensions and different places, spirits and whatnot, want you to know is that the earth, this beautiful energy here, I'm reading these intuitively. They are, the energy of the earth really is being fought for, guarded by the dark divine feminine. Okay, this energy has risen from the void. Okay, and it's a very magical energy. It is an energy that once it rises, it's going to rise to completion. Okay, and it, like I said, it's very magical. It is the essence of night. Okay, it is the void. It is the hidden goddess. And she's represented along different paradigms by different names. Okay, she is the night. She's darkness. So everything that is hidden is revealed. Corruption, malice, control, oppression. And we are in the age for that. And this rising started years ago. And now we see her everywhere. And the strangeness is it's a few things. There's an illusion that they're attempting to cast. Okay. It's also a means of distraction. And there's always truth in it as well. And, you know, those of us who have been in certain certain groups, okay, we've seen this before, okay, and this is also how a lot of like mystery organizations work. They give you the information. They also give you a lot of confusing information, but there's always truth in it, okay? And there's truth here. The truth is there are absolutely energies from elsewhere, okay? There are absolutely good and benevolent energies. There is absolutely not so good energies, okay? Now, some of that is human, and some of it, well, you know, it is what it is, okay? The thing is we need to remember that humans can be not the best all by themselves, okay? They don't need encouragement, okay? But we have to be really careful when we talk about this stuff, because there always is there always is like this tendency to scapegoat, okay? And those of us who have been around for a while, we've seen this before. And this time, there doesn't need to be a scapegoat, okay? So, getting back to the sky situation. I know this is scary, okay? They're flying over places where I live. I understand this is scary. This is intimidation, okay? This is a little bit of bullying, all right? This is a little bit of getting control, okay? This is a little bit of, you know, fear is powerful. Now, it doesn't mean that there isn't some real investigation going on by some. Here's something you need to understand. Just because one area of the system is doing something doesn't mean the other area of the system knows what they're doing, okay? I mean, it's not really an efficient system. And so we could have several different things going on. And of course, lies. So it is a complex situation, right? And let's pull from these cards. I love these cards. They are going to tell me what is. So these energies that I have connected with, we're going to find out. Let's see. Tell me about these energies. We live in magical times, and we have landed on a timeline that is bizarre, and it is the place where the magical can happen. But there needs to be an acknowledgement of the magic here. Okay, we got transformation. I can't show you the little cherub there because it's naked. And we have making mistakes. Okay, so this timeline is one of transformation. Okay, and you know, it's kind of like also loaded with the oddity that is and can be magic. And you know, this is a timeline of justice for the collective. And justice is fought for intensely, okay? And for some of you, this isn't the first time you've done this timeline, okay? People don't realize you do timelines sometimes over and over, okay? Because it's so fucking challenging. And I want you to know this is the furthest you've been in this timeline right now. This has been a hard timeline. It's been tough, okay? But here we are, okay? Here we are. We made it this far, y'all. So let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what happens, okay? All right, we're going to get this card here. We have solitude and divine comfort. Like I said, this is hard. I can't really show you this card because it's got some naked people on it. But I get that right now, the way things are being presented to the American people and the world is alarming, okay? And I feel like it's going to be presented in a way that is going to usher in fear. And always, okay, here's an example. Like when someone goes missing in a family, like a wife goes missing from a husband, they usually suspect the husband. Okay, he's more than likely the one who did it. The call is usually coming from inside the house. Okay, I need you to keep that in your mind, okay? When you feel or see or you hear things that seem very strange, okay? These beings that are around us in different dimensions and popping in and out and things like that, listen, they're either real or they're not. So uh, they don't mind being tested on that. The other lights and shadows and bullshit, if they're not real, you're going to know by discernment. They're going to show themselves, okay? If it is a op, you're going to figure it out because it will start to feel that way. Because you are more aware than you realize. This timeline, this whole fucking timeline, all of us and the planet has risen in frequency. And there's nothing they can do about it. We're still rising. Some of us are further up in the rising than the others, but they're coming up there with us and they're waking up and they're going, holy fucking shit. Recognize things for what they are, not what you wish them to be. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. And unfortunately or fortunately, that's going to continue. We haven't gotten to the good part yet. Okay? There's still some stuff that's got to be worked out. All right? And it feels like it's, it's a little iffy right now, doesn't it? It feels like, it feels crazy. Okay? Well, when you feel crazy, go and hug a tree. Go hug a magical tree, okay? Go play with your dogs. You know what? Go look at Christmas lights or holiday lights or, just enjoy your day. Disconnect from that shit, okay? Because seriously, there is energy gained when you're drained. Someone's gaining that energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't allow that shit to affect you that way. Bounce that shit right off of you. And if you have 5 of those bitches over your house, go inside and make some hot chocolate. Fuck them. What are they going to do? Or leave, drive away. Are they going to follow you? There's a whole bunch of theories about those little remote control doohickeys in the sky. But I say the simplest answer is probably the truest one, and I'm feeling that here with the information I've gotten. So, I wouldn't let it bother you too much, if you know what I'm saying. If you feel like nervous, if you can, drive away from it. I know that people think this is crazy, and I'm not recommending this. But here, where I live, if we can, we drive away from the tornado where it's coming. Like when they tell us, oh, it's coming here, we're like, oh, well, we're going to drive away in the opposite direction where there's no tornadoes. And then we'll come back. That's what we do because I don't have a storm shelter. And it works. We remove ourselves from the possibility. Now, I understand that it's a little different with these flying doohickeys, but don't let it make you terrified, okay? Don't feed into the terror. Don't feed into the fear. And the other things, there may be some light and shadow going on, but there's some real stuff. And that is very magical. Now, I'm not saying all of it is magical. Some of it may be very much twisted, okay? I'm hearing twisted technology. So be aware of that. But it's very convoluted because they've made it that way. They don't want us to get a clear vision of what's going on. But now I might become obsessed with it and I might have to see it. Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. There's a resolution coming. There is a resolution to this situation coming. Oh, yeah? There is? Really? The bottom one? Okay. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. Okay. Go within. Go within. Ask yourself these questions. Okay. What does your heart tell you about what's going on? Does everything feel very strange? It feels a little unreal, doesn't it? It feels odd, quirky. It feels bibbity bobbity boo, if you know what I'm saying. It feels, when magic is manifesting, you can feel it. If you're sensitive, if you're a sensitive witch, you can feel it. And it kind of feels like this, only this is intensified. And it's almost like a mystery. But really, we kind of know. We kind of know what comes next. And many of us are kind of like, so what? What's next, bitch? We're ready. We're ready for your ass. Because we got part of the collective is hot. The dark divine, the dark divine feminine, sorry, my tongue's heavy, is ready to go. Light codes. Light initiation. Great teacher awakening divine magic. Divine magic. Biatch. That's what we see. Truth all around revealed to thee. Truth within, truth without, truth above and so below, and mote it be. Yeah. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. The truth that we see today was cast 500 years ago. Okay? By ancient techniques, by very powerful people, because they knew 500 years ago that things were fucked up. They were already messed up back then. So think about it. They already knew. And since then, there's been layers. There's been layers of magic, layers of awareness, layers of people working towards this. Because powerful people saw this. They knew. So now what we get is this magic, this powerful magic, weaving the new at the age of Aquarius. They use this time to change the timeline so that we have a chance, so we don't end up, well, have you heard about the timeline where humanity ends up like, kind of like the Greys? So, that's what I'm getting. And we have been very successful because we've changed it. Okay, we've changed it. But still, they're coming. So it's not good enough. So they got to keep working. The layers got to be layered. So the timeline continues to move and will continue to do so, because humanity deserves a chance to be fully human without influences. And that's all they're asking. That's it. Give them a chance without all the bullshit, without the oppression, the forced submission to a life they never even knew was forced submission. They don't even know. Many of them have been asleep so long they don't even realize that they are all slaves. And now many of them know. And things are moving. And so illusions cast to keep you distracted, to keep you not working on the things that make you more aware and you more conscious, to help you know that you are always, always in connection with infinite source. Some go as far as to say you are a channel of infinite source, sorry. You are divine presence. And everything you need or want is in this present moment. And the power of the present moment creates everything around you. You create everything around you. You are the master creator. And man, if just 10% of the planet can get into that energy alone, we're not talking about any of the other energies that you can get into as a highly conscious spiritual being. Things can change dramatically, but they work very hard to keep you asleep, scared, hungry, and poor, because those are the things that keep you not even considering a possibility there's anything outside the life that you live. All right, let's get a few more cards here. The next few years really are about humanity getting free, the liberation of your mind, Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. It's time to call your power back, okay? When you call your power back, the fear isn't so intense. Listen, the truth is, what are they going to do? A full-on Independence Day? And if they do, what are you going to do? It is what it is. It's going to be what the fuck it's going to be, okay? You can't spend your life afraid. You have to keep living. You have to keep moving on. And let the chips fall where they may. The most brave thing you can do is have great courage and live your life in the face of fear. Now, traumatized people are aware of this. They kind of know how to live life in the face of fear. But the average person, this is a new concept. They don't know necessarily how to live life in the face of fear. They don't know how to overcome. They don't know. A lot of people have forgotten how to critically think. So for those of us who understand how things work, that we're all in a giant kind of back lot of a universe studios, okay? We can help them by staying grounded and not allowing these events, these threats, these the words, not letting them overtake us. Because I'll tell you right now, there is a group of people who are very scared. They're rattled. And they're not the poors. They're not you and me. Okay, if you're watching this, you're probably a poor. Okay, because if you don't make like above like a major amount of money now, you are. There is really no middle class anymore. Not really. And they are afraid of us. We have become the modern day peasants. Your voice is your sovereignty. Never, ever surrender that. Your voice is power. Your will is power. Don't ever surrender your will. Your voice and your will are so, so important. Your discernment is very important. If you see something around your house, it's important that you take a moment, you go within, and you feel what it is. Feel it. Don't let the fear overcome you. If you see something unusual, paranormal, whatever it is, I want you to put your hand on your heart. Tap your third eye if you need to. And ask yourself, what is this? Ask your goddess, ask your guides, ask God, whatever it is. Okay? But ask. Seek discernment. That's what you have it for situations just like this. How does it make you feel? How do you feel? Are you afraid because it's unusual, it's never happened before? Or are you afraid because there's something there? Or is this a show? Or is this really an alien ship, an alien probe? Or, yeah, probe, right? Scout? I don't know about an alien probe, y'all. An alien scout. Always take a moment and seek the truth within you. And I know the mind runs quick when we are caught off guard by something, but take a moment. See how it feels. See what your intuition tells you. Okay? That's why you have it. And you've been developing it over time. That's why you're here. Okay? All right, that's what I received today. I hope this was an interesting and a helpful reading. If it was, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Be sure to kind of like, use language that is, appropriate for YouTube, okay? Because the algorithm with these words might have a problem. Okay. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you are interested in my memberships, there's a little join button down below. You can check it out. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.